A very delightful morning to all my loving students. This is Alpana Shukla, and once again I welcome back to you all in science class. As we are learning about natural resources, so today we are going to learn about a water. Water, yes, dear student, it is a wonderful liquid, or we can say a wonder liquid, that is water. A very large area of the earth's surface is covered with the water. Water is also found inside the earth. In the atmosphere, as water vapor, the water is in sea and oceans is saline. Fresh water is found in rivers, lakes, ponds, and as ice and snow at the poles of mountain in the cold region. Water is needed by the living organisms because all life processes are called cellular activities need water. So all organisms need water to survive. The amount of water and other factors like temperature, and nature of soil decided the diversity of species and the number of individuals of each species in an area. Next point is water pollution. But as we know nowadays, because of some human activities, the water gets polluted. So the increases in the content of the harmful substance in water is called water pollution. Water pollution is caused by the addition of harmful substances like fertilizers and pesticides from the farm, waste from the towns, cities, and the factories, harmful chemicals from the factories, disease causing the microorganisms, change in amount of oxygen, dissolve in water or change the temperature of water. So now what is soil? So how this soil form? Formation of soil. Soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks on the surface of the earth and physical, chemical, and biological process. The sun heats a rock during the day, and the rock expands at the night. The rock cool and contract. This causes the rock and crack the break into the small pieces. Water enters the crackers in the rocks, and when the water freezes, it expands and causes the cracks in the rocks to widen the break into the small pieces. The following water carries the rock pieces. These pieces rub against each other and become a smaller and smaller particles. Strong wind also break the rocks into the small particles and carry it from one place to another place. And the root of large trees grows into the cracks in the rocks and break it into small pieces. Range which grow on the rock produces some substance which causes the rock surface to powder and become a soil. So composition of soil. Soil is a mixture of rock particles, decayed organisms called the humus, living organisms, minerals, air and water. The amount of minerals, humus, air and water are factors which decided the biodiversity of that area. Soil pollution. The addition of harmful substances which affect the fertility of the soil and kill the diversity of organisms living in it is called the soil pollution. Soil pollution is caused by the excessive uses of fertilizers and pesticides. It kills the organisms like earthworm and bacteria, which make the soil rich in humus. The removal of the useful component and addition of other harmful substances reduce the fertility of soil and causes the soil pollution. Soil erosion. The carrying away of soil from the one place to the another by the falling water and wind is called the soil pollution. Large-scale deforestation also causes the soil erosion. Soil erosion can reduce or prevent by the vegetative cover on the ground, afforestation, construction of bonds, terraces, dams, etc. So this is the activity you can see and you can note it down in your copy. So biochemical cycles. Biogeochemical cycles are the transfer of matter and energy between the biotic and abiotic component of the biosphere. The common biogeochemical cycles are the water cycle, nitrogen cycle, carbon dioxide, and oxygen cycle. So today we will learn first water cycle. When water bodies are heated during the day, a large amount of water evaporates and rises up. Some water vapors also gets into the atmosphere due to the biological activities like transpiration and the respiration. As the water vapor arises, it cools and condenses to form a tiny droplets of water. These appear as clouds when the tiny droplets of water join together to form a bigger drops of water. They fall down as rain, snow, or hail. Some of this water enter the ground and form a groundwater. When the water flow from the land to sea, it carries many nutrients and the minerals which are used by the marine organism. You can see the picture. Second one is the nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen in the atmosphere is fixed into the nitrogen compounds in the soil by the nitrogen fixing bacteria. In the root includes of nodules of the leguminous plants and also during the lightning. These nitrogen compound to break down the plant and used to make protein. When the animals eat plant, they also get protein. When plants and animals die, bacteria converted the protein into nitrogen. Compounds like the nitrates and nitrates. Other bacteria converted these nitrogen compound back into the nitrogen in the atmosphere. Nitrogen is an essential component of the biological molecules like protein, nucleic acid, and some vitamins. You see the diagram and you can draw into the copy. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.